Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be another pick. I said pick a card. This is not a pick a card. This is a random read for a random sign. We won't know for who until at the very end when I shake up this jar. We got 3 signs left, So I don't want to do too much talk. I want to just get started, get going. Let's get the overall energy. Okay, so you could be a Taurus. You could be gaining momentum here. All right, maximum. All right, this is right before you get ready to start a brand new cycle, all right? So let's see what other energy. Okay, it's a renewal, all right? Prosperity lies ahead. There's a renewal in your finances. You might have been through some type of turbulence, some type of shakeup, because this Pluto energy sometimes can unveil the darker aspects of ourselves that we aren't quite ready to deal with, or areas of ourselves that we needed to transform. So you might have had issues financially first, or issues in your health, or issues in your housing or security in that manner at all. And now it's about to come your way. Security is coming your way. Prosperity is coming your way. Look, transition, 6 of Swords. So you're going through a transition, all right? And like I said, it's a renewal. So you're going into a transition and the energy is gaining momentum, all right? So you may have some self-limiting beliefs. Look, shadow sides, just like I told you. Self-limiting beliefs, 8 of Swords. All right, defeat. You're still worrying about things that already hung you up before. Things that have already ended. All right, this is justice. You're coming to the energy with justice. Fair, equal, give and take. Balance. Karmic scales are being weighed in your favor. All right, this is where you're coming into. So wise counsel is coming in. Could be from a male, an older male. Could be from a could be from an older father figure, or it could just be from someone who has masculine energy. Could also be a female, doesn't have to necessarily be male. All right, but what they're going to be doing is healing this issue of I want to say emotionally repressed issues, like emotional feelings that you've had or that you suppressed for a very long time. There's a feeling of healing inner child wounds. All right, realizing that there are boundaries. Maybe there's a fear of setting correct boundaries, or of there's like an energy of being aloof, of not really speaking your truth, of not being very clear. What you're analyzing right now is the shadow side of you. These deeper aspects of yourself that you're not really proud of. All right, you're dealing with those hidden aspects now, and you're transitioning past these self-limiting beliefs. All right, this is a lesson that you were meant to learn because you come into this with the shadow side, which is a major arcana in this, and the high priestess, the high priest, which is a male version of the high priestess. He's representing the Hierophant in this deck. All right, so you could be a Taurus, you could be a Libra, or you could be a Scorpio. All right, and I got earth energy here as well, but I got more air energy than anything. So you could be a Libra or you could be a Taurus. All right, there's only 3 signs, so it's either Libra, Virgo, or Taurus, but that's where we're at right about now. It's a lot more air energy, so you could just be more so in your thinking right about now, and your thoughts and your visions, the way that you're seeing things. Maybe you're having an issue of seeing things all the way clearly, so you're getting advice, because that's what the advice is, to get advice on this. So if you've been having trouble, or you're feeling like you're being let down, or that things are like a little bit hard to move forward with, because it's more of like limited thinking, that's like self-limiting beliefs that are keeping you in this situation. You're not able to you're not able to transform. That's what I was about to say. You're not able to transform because you're not believing in yourself. All right. So maybe you might be transitioning into a job, or transitioning from some type of career. You know what I mean? Because there's like this energy of focusing on yourself, or focusing on your stability that's coming up next. And you may be working hard, or paying attention more to the finer details. You may be working on your craft. You may be like putting the finishing touches on something here. But this comes after you've gotten advice from someone on a previous disappointment, or on a previous betrayal. You get like wise counsel from someone. Someone gave you advice about something that was difficult to you, because there's justice here, and maybe you're not quite seeing the truth of a situation. And you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I'm getting, maybe there's like there's an energy of being afraid to speak a truth, or to communicate a truth. Because it's right next to the shadow side. So maybe it's a fear of communicating, or it's a fear of placing a clear boundary, or because that's like a fear. It's a fear of just creating a close boundary, or of actually letting something go. You know, letting that shadow side go, or unveiling yourself. Maybe of revealing yourself. Maybe it's a fear of revealing yourself as well. You know, I just get that you're holding yourself up from a transformation or from a transition, moving into a better situation. You're stopping yourself from it, all right, because you feel like there's no stability there, or that maybe it's not the work you want to do. Maybe it's not the work you want to do, because it's like there's an energy of betrayal, you know, of feeling betrayed, maybe by an earth sign, a Taurus, or a high priest, or maybe it's like that feeling of like maybe being betrayed by like someone who's a spiritual advisor, or being stabbed in the back, you know what I mean, by someone who's a little bit wiser or has more information than you, or you know what I mean, or it's the end of a certain belief, you know, because that could also be what's going on here again. Could be because it's the five of Pentacles, it's the Hierophant technically, which is about traditional beliefs, or it's the end of work. So you could be like ending a job, maybe even getting fired, or you know, because Ten of Swords can be like a betrayal, and that could be like a firing, you letting go of me, you know. And then with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that could be unemployment, you know, or needing to focus on finding stability. So that could be it. And then here is looking for a job, you know, looking, because she's observing the pentacle. So it could be something like that, looking for a job or dealing with a job, you know. But I'm getting that there may be an energy of wanting to reconcile too, you know, with the Six of Cups. There may be wanting to reconcile, you know. There's like a feeling of needing to release. I want to say it's not a resentment. Well, it is, because I'm looking at the Five of Cups here. So it could be a resentment. Even though it's a Six of Cups, it's only showing me 5 cups. Like, you know, the 6th cup is hidden. You know, maybe the other one is someone's holding it. So maybe there's still an energy of being like shameful or in regret about something, and not quite sure how to communicate a truth, or not quite sure how to communicate what you're thinking. It's like allowing your emotions to get the best of you right about now, you know, and maybe you're over analyzing, because the Queen of Swords can be an over analyzer sometimes, or an overthinker in reverse. She's not being quite concise with what it is that she desires or what she wants. She's not being direct with her communication. So there's like a subtlety here, you know, and maybe you're afraid of facing, you know, the deeper aspects, or these shadow aspects of who you are right now, or like maybe you're not super proud of what you've done. That could be that too. But you're transitioning. You're just not believing that you're coming into a better time. You know, you don't see it as being a stable situation. You may be being a bit too critical, or a bit too like you're examining it too much. You're looking too deep into it, and it's not that serious. It's not that deep. You're the only person that's keeping yourself stuck or trapped in this situation the way that it is. So it might be like an apology that's coming up next, or a releasing of like resentment, letting go of that feeling. You know, you just may not be knowing how to communicate that. And that's what I'm really feeling like here, you know, because this is maybe something that you normally don't do, but you're being tasked with being more open-minded, you know, because you have like beliefs that are keeping you stuck in the same repetitive cycle. All right. But the momentum is changing, and Pluto energy here, you know, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is Pluto energy here. So this is transformational time. All right. It's going to be a rebirth, you know, and this is also those shadow aspects of you, you know, and this is what you're dealing with. And there's going to be, now, if it isn't having to do with like a business, or having to do with if it doesn't have to do with a business and it has to do with a relationship, you know, if it has to do with a relationship, prosperity lies ahead, meaning that you guys can come together, and that there would be stability, and that there would be safety and comfort. Now, if it has to do with a business, or like finances, or something of that sense, then there's going to be a renewal, you know, providing that you take the steps that are needed. Like, is money coming in? It's going to be prosperity coming in, stability, finances, you know, housing, something, car, something of a physical nature is going to be coming in. It's going to be coming in quick. And this is a transformation from the low that you might have been in. It's going to be renewing, you know, your pockets, giving you another feeling of prosperity, and helping heal you, you know, because this Pluto aspect comes in to give you back your power that you once lost. And so that's what this is bringing into you. And there's a fear of actually facing your shadow side. This is on your conscious mind, your shadow side, which is Scorpio energy. So you have a fear of this transition that you're going through. You know what I mean? You're being too critical of each step and every movement that you're making, you know? And that's what it's saying here. You're being too critical of each step, each movement that you're taking. You're the one keeping yourself trapped with this Eight of Swords. So here, this is about getting your needs met, grounding yourself, all right? Because this is root chakra with sacral chakra. So this is about being comfortable within your own self. So this is also freedom. So this is a freedom to choose. This is a freedom to choose yourself, but a freedom to get your needs met, a freedom to go after what it is that you want, become more inspiring, to inspire yourself. All right, so it says, right here, right now, everything is perfect. It says, I create my day and my life. These are your advices. It says freedom. So right now you feel like you have no choice. And it's saying, you create your day and you create your life. It says it is the time to play. Do something different today to shift your routine. And then it says, right here, right now, everything is perfect. This is about grounding yourself, being firm, being rooted within who you are, being rooted within within the situation that's going on at the moment. You know what I mean? And recognizing the choice of freedom that you have. And this is all in your perspective. You know what I mean? You have a choice and you have freedom to take the lead in this situation. There's momentum here. All right. You have a chance to follow your beliefs or follow your bliss at this time. There's a renewal and there's a change. So if you were down before, this is like the Wheel of Fortune. This renewal came in to transform those fears that you once had, or those deeper inner emotional traumas that you were dealing with. This is a chance to release them and move forward. And the energy is gaining momentum right now for you to get out of that pattern and that cycle. The only thing that's keeping you in it is this Eight of Swords, and that's you with these self-limiting beliefs, with these circular thoughts, keeping the same ideas and behaviors running and going. You know what I mean? And it's telling you this is the time for you to play, so to be more lighthearted, all right? So it's going to say, ask for advice. Get wise counsel and advice on what to do here. It says, allow your energy to shift to the material plane where it is needed to help you complete what you set out to do. Okay? So let's get your final advice right here, and then we're going to see who this reading is for. Got to be for an earth sign, though. Got to be for earth signs. Too much earth energy. So this is crown chakra, all right? This is divine wisdom coming in. It says, prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. Okay, so let's do this reading. Man, it's got to be for Taurus. It's got to be for Taurus. It's got to be. All right. Taurus. I got one right, finally. I got two right. All right, cool. Taurus, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the third house.